The United States military possesses some of the most advanced and overpowered weapons on the planet. From stealth bombers that can evade radar to ballistic missiles capable of striking with pinpoint accuracy from thousands of miles away, the raw power of the U.S. military is unmatched. But beyond these headline-grabbing systems, there are weapons that go far beyond the typical arsenal. Some have been around for decades, still deadly and still in use, while others are so advanced they seem ripped straight from science fiction. Modern weapons are not just about brute force, they are about efficiency, precision, and adaptability. Many of the latest systems are being designed for conflicts that we haven't yet imagined. These include lasers, electronic warfare platforms, and drones capable of operating autonomously without a human pilot. The U.S. military is clearly preparing for a future where traditional concepts of war may no longer apply. Helios, the Navy's laser system. One of the most fascinating and cutting-edge examples of this preparation is the U.S. Navy's Helios laser system. Sailors in areas like the South China Sea face threats not only from hostile aircraft or fortified islands, but also from swarms of anti-ship ballistic and cruise missiles, as well as drones patrolling the skies. Engaging each of these threats with traditional missiles is costly and unsustainable. Helios, short for High-Energy Laser with Integrated Optical Dazzler and Surveillance, is a 60-plus kilowatt laser with a range of 5 miles, mounted on ships to destroy targets in the air or on the surface. Unlike conventional missiles, it doesn't require a long and expensive supply chain, nor does it need an ammunition magazine. Instead, it runs off the ship's power, making it both cost-effective and operationally sustainable. The Navy received its first Helios in the third quarter of fiscal year 2022, and the service plans to expand deployment across its fleet. By reducing reliance on missiles, Helios allows naval vessels to remain on station longer without the constant need to resupply. This is crucial in conflicts against near-peer adversaries like China, where distance and logistics could otherwise limit naval operations. In short, Helios doesn't just destroy threats, it reshapes naval strategy. Drones, the new battlefield game-changers. Drones have revolutionized warfare in the last decade. Low-cost, unmanned systems proved their effectiveness in conflicts like the 2020 Armenia-Azerbaijan War and the ongoing conflict in Ukraine. In Ukraine, small, inexpensive drones like the Phoenix Ghost and Switchblade have destroyed high-value targets that would otherwise require expensive artillery or missile strikes. The Phoenix Ghost can loiter in the air for up to 6 hours, gathering intelligence and identifying targets before making a kamikaze strike. The larger Switchblade 600, armed with a warhead based on the Javelin anti-tank missile, can operate for 40 minutes and destroy armored vehicles. Smaller variants, like the Switchblade 300, are even portable enough to fit inside a backpack, allowing infantry to carry them directly into battle. During Ukraine's counteroffensives in Kharkiv and Kherson, these drones allowed infantry units to extend their operational reach, striking at armored positions and supply lines with precision. The U.S. military began experimenting with these systems as early as 2012, and successful tests, including launches from the bay of an Osprey transport, proved the concept of aerial deployed drones. In the near future, we may see drone motherships deploying swarms of smaller drones in coordinated operations, effectively multiplying firepower without risking human pilots. Countering drones, Helios and Coyote interceptors. Of course, drones are not invincible. Electronic warfare can disrupt their systems, forcing them to land or return to base. But relying solely on electronic measures can be risky, as seen during the attack on Tower 22 in Jordan on January 28, 2024, where electronic defenses alone could not prevent casualties. This is where the Coyote interceptor comes into play. The Coyote is an air-breathing missile that can be launched from vehicles, helicopters, or ships. With a unit cost of around $125,000, it offers an affordable solution against larger drones, like the Iranian Shahed, which reportedly cost $193,000 each when purchased in bulk by Russia. The Block 3 Coyote can even be recovered and refurbished, extending its operational life and making it an increasingly sustainable option for counter-drone missions. These systems demonstrate a broader principle in modern warfare: the balance between high-tech offense and cost-effective defense. As drone threats evolve with artificial intelligence and autonomous operation, systems like Helios and Coyote will be crucial in maintaining airspace security. Chapter 5: Carl Gustav Recoilless Rifle. Old but gold. Not all effective weapons are high-tech. The Carl Gustav Recoilless Rifle, first introduced in the late 1940s, remains a potent tool on the battlefield. Unlike early anti-tank weapons that relied on heavy stabilization fins, the Carl Gustav's rifled barrel improves accuracy and reduces weight. Its recoilless design ejects countermass from the rear, allowing soldiers to fire without excessive recoil. The modern M4 version weighs only 7 kilograms and fires rounds effective against tanks up to 400 meters and structures up to 700 meters. In Ukraine, Carl Gustavs have destroyed modern Russian T-90M tanks at a fraction of the cost of high-tech missiles. While a Javelin missile can cost six figures, Carl Gustav rounds range from $500 to $3,000, with the launcher itself priced at roughly $20,000. This demonstrates that even old weapons, when used intelligently, remain highly effective and cost-efficient on the battlefield. Chapter 6: B-52. Stratofortress. The sky's old warrior in the air. Old platforms like the B-52 Stratofortress continue to prove their relevance. First introduced decades ago, this bomber can carry up to 70,000 pounds of ordnance and fly 8,800 miles without refueling. Modern upgrades ensure it remains effective against contemporary threats. The AN/ARC-210 radio allows secure, reprogrammable communication across UHF and VHF bands, while the Rolls-Royce F130 engines and AN/APG-79 AESA radar using gallium nitride increase efficiency and operational capability. Digital analog hybrid controls, new pylons, and upgraded generators allow the B-52 to remain relevant well into the 2050s. Long after the introduction of the new B-21 Raider, which will eventually replace the B-2 and B-1 bombers. Despite its age, the B-52 demonstrates that adaptability is key. With the right upgrades, even platforms designed decades ago can dominate modern battlefields. Chapter 7: Conclusion, Flexibility, and Adaptability. Whether cutting-edge or decades old, the U.S. military's weapons demonstrate flexibility, innovation, and adaptability. From Helios lasers and autonomous drones to the Carl Gustav and upgraded B-52 bombers, America's arsenal is designed to efficiently counter modern threats. The combination of cost-effective solutions, cutting-edge technology, and proven systems ensures that the U.S. military remains prepared for both conventional and unconventional warfare. Lessons from Ukraine, Jordan, and other conflict zones underscore the importance of balancing high-tech innovation with practical, affordable tools. In the coming years, expect the U.S. military to continue expanding its arsenal with new drones, advanced interceptors, and perhaps even more futuristic weapons. The message is clear: America's military is ready, adaptable, and always looking for an edge, ensuring its forces remain a formidable presence on land, at sea, and in the air.